There's a situation a lot of men find themselves in, but don't know how to read properly. She's taken, you know it, she knows it. But something about the way she acts around you doesn't feel neutral. It's subtle, it's controlled, but it's there. And it leaves you thinking, is she just being friendly? Or is there something more going on? Now listen carefully. This isn't about crossing lines. This isn't about disrespecting relationships. This is about understanding behavior. Because attraction doesn't just switch off because someone is in a relationship. It just becomes hidden. And when it's hidden, it shows up in different ways. So let's break down 5 forbidden signs she's into you, even though she's taken. Number 1, she gives you selective attention. Watch this closely, because it's easy to miss. She treats you differently, but in small, controlled ways. In a group setting, she laughs a little more at your jokes, responds faster to you, keeps eye contact slightly longer. And here's the key. It's not obvious enough for others to call out, but it's consistent enough for you to notice. You'll see it in how quickly she replies to your messages compared to how she responds to others. You'll feel it in how engaged she is when talking to you versus everyone else. That's not random. That's intentional attention, being directed carefully. Number 2, she creates opportunities to interact with you. This is where things become clearer. She finds reasons to be around you, not direct, not obvious, but frequent. She starts conversations out of nowhere, finds small excuses to check in, puts herself in your environment more often than necessary. And when you step back, you notice something interesting. The interaction doesn't fade. She brings it back. Because when someone is interested, they don't rely on chance. They create access, even if it has to look casual on the surface. Number 3, her body language says more than her words. This is where the truth usually slips out, because words can be controlled. But the body? Not as easily. She faces you fully when talking, leans in slightly during conversations, mirrors your movements without realizing it. And then there are the subtle things, the quick glances, the small smiles she tries to hide, the way she reacts when you get close, not pulling away immediately, but not fully committing either. It's hesitation, mixed with interest, because there's attraction, but also awareness of boundaries. Number 4, she tests your reaction. This one is very telling. She says certain things just to see how you respond, mentions relationship issues casually, hints at dissatisfaction, brings up topics that open the door without stepping through it. And then she watches. Your reaction matters. Your tone matters. Your level of interest matters. Because she's not trying to make a move directly. She's trying to see if you would, without risking her position. It's controlled curiosity. Number 5, she becomes slightly different around you. This is the biggest one, because it's not about one action. It's about a shift in behavior. Her energy changes when you're around, more lively, more engaged, more expressive, almost like a different version of her shows up. And then, when she goes back to her normal environment, that energy drops again. Now think about that. People don't switch energy levels like that randomly. They do it when they feel something they're trying to manage, something they can't fully act on, but can't fully hide either. Now listen carefully. Just because these signs exist doesn't mean you should act on them. That's where a lot of men get it wrong. They confuse awareness with opportunity. Understanding behavior doesn't mean exploiting it, because how someone handles their current situation is often how they'll handle the next one. So instead of rushing, pay attention, observe clearly, and move with discipline, because not every signal is an invitation. If this helped you see things more clearly, don't just watch and move on. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment and tell me which sign you've noticed before. And most importantly, watch the next video on your screen right now. Because understanding attraction is one thing, knowing how to handle it, that's where you stay in control. I'll see you there.